Hi, Leather Rokk here. Welcome to my channel. I don't know if you could hear through the mask. So, this is a video about the coronavirus. Not exactly a subject that I thought that I would cover on my channel, but it seems like the shit has hit the fan. Now, just to give you a little bit of background, for myself, in my life, the past 3 weeks, I've actually been taking a little bit of a break from my constant news immersement that I usually do. I've been experimenting with these subliminal videos that you play in your sleep, and they're supposed to help with attracting prosperity consciousness to yourself. They have uh, different kind of affirmations that involve attracting prosperity to your life, improving your efficiency with whatever you do for a living, different things, just positive affirmations. And one of the great side effects of them is I don't hear nearly as much of the noise outside, and I'm able to actually get some sleep. And now the jury is out whether they're starting to work, as far as it's only been like 3 weeks, but as a result of this, I haven't been using the TV as background, so I have been missing out on the news. But just recently, I have been checking back in with the news, and now I see that we have more and more quarantine areas here in the United States, and now different cities and different states are restricting large public gatherings. A state of emergency in New York City. Lots of places. It's really interesting. They're canceling sports exhibitions. They are canceling conventions. Now, even where I'm living, it's affecting certain things. The Miss America, not excuse me, not Miss America, the St. Patrick's Day parade that's going to supposed to be this weekend, that has been canceled. Any clubs that were going on at that time that were expecting to draw lots of out of town people, those events have been canceled. Casino hotels are still open, but they have lots of hand sanitizing stations in public areas. There's a lot more cleaning going on. Other things that I have noticed personally when I look in certain drugstores, the makeup places, they do not allow the public testers of makeup anymore, which I think that's a good idea, because you know that from what I understand of the virus, uh, it can be airborne for over 3 hours. And some things I've seen on TV say that surfaces that are touched that haven't been sanitized could carry the virus for a couple of days. So I could only imagine a soft, crumbly thing like an eyeshadow or something. You don't want to be touching all that in public places. So yeah, it's really, it seems like it's gone from something that only affected other parts of the world and maybe was not going to be such a big deal, or we didn't know whether to believe it was as serious as it was, and now it looks like it really is a thing. And so this thing, I'm going to give you a little background from this. This is left over from my father when he was a security guard. This is the only one of these masks left. There was a string attached to it. It was like a rubber band or something, and it was totally dry rotted. And I was actually trying to affix a string to this so that I could wear it. Oh, is that Tabby boy? Oh, oh, oh! Oh, he ran under my bed. Yeah, he always knows when I'm gonna film that cat. Well, you know what? Since the cats have to steal the show, we have the other one here. Look, I got my Cassie. She says, I want to be in your video. Yeah, she didn't say that. Oh, you should have seen she and Tabby Boy were in one of the bathrooms today. And I think she had him trapped in there, and she was hissing at him. And it was terrible. And I went in there, and I was like the referee, and I says, what's going on here? And of course, they don't speak English, so she didn't respond. But I had to pick up Tabby Boy so that he would feel safe, because this little girl, she intimidates him. Oh, she's terrible. Yes. So, getting back to the coronavirus, my house, I'm all stuck up on cat food. Now, I don't understand what they're saying about there's a hard time with price gouging and hand sanitizers are hard to find. They're not hard to find at 99-cent stores around here. We have plenty of bottled water. Um, I'm concerned about people with compromised immune systems. I'm wondering if they are going to limit some of the services that help some of my poor friends around here because if they're concerned about large gatherings. I haven't been in any of the casinos recently, so I don't know. I imagine that a lot of places are just less crowded than they were. It's really interesting. And one of the things that I think that you should consider doing if you haven't already, please get in your orders to China for like if you order from sites like wish.com. I would highly recommend this week, next week, get your orders in because what happens if those sick people in China can't come to work? Then we're so used to things that we order coming in on these big boats from overseas, and when something like this happens that disrupts uh, world markets, what are you going to do? So hopefully everybody watching this, you're stocked up with all the things that you need. And please do check on your senior citizen friends. Anybody with compromised immune systems, you don't want them getting exposed to what's out there. I understand most people, it's not all that bad, but for people who have weakened immune systems, people are dying from this. So I was watching a Glenn Beck video. I was just watching different YouTube things, news things. Matter of fact, I didn't realize that our president had a special news conference Wednesday. I was doing other things with my computers, but I saw it on YouTube. Fortunately, most of the news outlets, I think all the news outlets also have things on YouTube. So I've been catching up today seeing how things are. And I even made my mother watch some things on the news. She didn't even know it was as bad as it was. So, but it's a shame that so many of the club things that were supposed to be going on this weekend have been canceled. But you know what? It's better safe than sorry. There's no sense in having people get out there in large crowds where you don't know where people have been, and considering how this is spread airborne and also through touch and also through contaminated surfaces, the less you can put yourself in environments where you're subjected to exposure, the better off we all will be. And fortunately, I haven't been hearing any rumors linking pets to this. I would hope that people don't believe any of that nonsense. So make sure you have enough pet food for your cats and your dogs. Check up on the vulnerable people. And if you're planning on going out this weekend or for the next couple of weeks, you definitely want to check with the venues to see if the events are still going on. Maybe if it's a really small restaurant or club and they can take half the seating out so people aren't so close together, maybe they might do that. I noticed when I was checking my email, places like Starbucks, for instance, they said that they are doing much more cleaning. And Starbucks are always very clean places anyway, but they are going to be rearranging the seating so that people aren't sitting so close to minimize what they're calling it the social contact. Again, to try to minimize the spread of disease. Cassie, uh-oh. What are you doing? Oh, what's my Cassie girl doing? No, 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 no. She was starting to claw up a plastic trash bag, and last time a kitty did that, trash got all over my floor. We don't want that. Come on, be good. Can I shoot a video, please? Can I talk to people? This is important stuff, Cassie. Can I talk to my friends, please? Oh, boy. All right. Well, so let's hoping that this blows over soon. Let's hoping that this does not cause any more of a hit on the world economy. Let's hope that the stock market bounces back, and I'm sure it will. And let's hope that everybody watching this, you guys stay safe and healthy and don't catch a coronavirus. All right. Alright, if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you like me and my content, I'd love to have you subscribe. I try to make 3 new videos a week. I might screw up my schedule sometimes because I'm only human and there is no team, there's only one of me. But I hope you like what I put out there, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.